everybody. How we doing?
Let's do it again.
Am I supposed to say something?
Go ahead. Questions for Coach?
All right, Coach, I was going to ask you in there. So lots of people have wondered, has Dabo, is he past his prime? Has he lost his fastball, that sort of thing? Do you have to remind people, or even yourself sometimes, that you're the same age Nick Saban was when he arrived at Alabama with one national title?
I don't have to remind myself that. I know that. I mean, yeah, I don't really pay much attention. Just keep going, man. Just keep going. I mean, we just need to get on with the season, see if we can win some games. I'll let everybody else talk about all that stuff. But it'll create some great conversation at some point. That'll be fun.
Coach, Jen Lewis, 3 Chicks in a Pod, Dish Media. How are you today?
2 chicks in a pod?
3 chicks in a pod.
3 chicks in a pod.
However, we're 5 now, but quick question. How do you feel about the coaching changes you've enacted with bringing Coach Morris back with his fast-paced offense? How excited are you for his return, everybody's return that did come back, and then what are your expectations for this upcoming season?
Well, I'm super excited about Chad, obviously. That's why I brought him back. But there's a lot of support staff spots that we kind of had some tweaks too, because we had a lot of guys move on. We had about 8 guys go to Sanford, and that created some new roles. So it's been good. Been great energy in the building. My expectations is that we go and compete our butts off and go win more games. That's my expectation. And be the type of Clemson team I know we can be.
So Dabo, Scott Morgan on South Florida Tribune. Miami will be coming up to your place. I'm hoping to get up there for the first time. But what you talk about college football things from time to time. They're at 12 with the college football playoff. Where do you think the numbers should be to try to make it fair? I know they're trying to tinker it a little bit more, but there's got to be some sort of number that everybody can agree on for those teams that are borderline that don't get at it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, appreciate your question, but I don't know. I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, for me, in my role, I don't really have a say in it. I mean, I can have an opinion, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it just comes down to what we earn. That's all that matters, whether it's 4, 8, 12, 24, 32. I mean, my job is to try to earn an opportunity to get there. And, the one thing I would say, I mean, obviously I've been at Clemson a long time, and we've won in every era.
Okay.
Even in this new era where people say we don't know how to win anymore, we've won a championship in the playoff in this era. So when it was a BCS, we made it to the 2013 Orange Bowl and played Ohio State, and we were a part of that BCS system. That was fun. When it went to a Final Four, we got to 6 of those. And then there's been 2 years of the 12 team, and we've been in one and not the other one. So we've made 50% of those. So if it goes to 16 or 24 or 32 or whatever, I don't know what the magic number is. I know that it's there's probably there's a lot of change coming toward college football in the next 3 to 5 years. I do know that. I don't need a crystal ball to see that. That's going to happen. But I just kind of operate in where I'm at right now and what the situation is. So I don't know what the magic number is. I'll let everybody else figure that out. All I know is whatever it is, it's my job to try to help our guys earn an opportunity to be a part of that.
Yeah, my follow-up is with the Miami Hurricanes. How important was it for the Hurricanes to have their success getting to the final to show the strength of the ACC? Because we know the Hurricanes under Mario Cristobal have done a pretty good job.
No, they've done a great job. Mario's done a great job. Miami's done a great job. I mean, I think it just shows the strength of our league. I mean, this is a really strong league. There's a lot of great coaches in the league. But here's a team that didn't play in our championship game. But they go all the way. They didn't play in the ACC championship, but they go to the national championship. To me, that's all you need to know about our league. You know, I mean, it's a tough league. So and not only did they go to the national championship, they're a few plays away from having a chance to win that thing. They competed and they earned it the hard way. You know, I don't think they got a bye. I think they had to play their way all the way through, right? So they played some pretty good teams. So I think they represented our league well in that and showed the strength of this league. And I think we didn't get our part done, but I think as a whole league, as a whole, our league was incredibly successful postseason against really good teams, leagues, whatever. This is a very competitive league.
Thank you.
Having Coach Morris back, Sean, you know, how do you see you all kind of elevating the system from what you were doing Sean, and also the guys that have done since he kind of left?
Well, when he was here the first time, in 11 we won the ACC for the first time in 20 years. We've won it 9 times now, but we won it for the first time there. We won 10 games for the first time in 20 years. We've now had 10 wins 13 times in the last 15 years. So we kind of laid a great foundation there. But, you know, Chad only got one of those ACC championships, and Chad never got a chance to go to the playoffs. He got a chance to go to the BCS. There was no playoff. There was just the BCS, and then he got to go to we beat Ohio State in 13, so he was certainly a part of that. So I just hope that he gets a chance. So he wasn't a part of our national championships physically, but he was a part of it because he helped us lay a great foundation in 11, 12, 13, and 14. And when I hired Tony to call the plays and Jeff to be the co-coordinator, you know, 2 guys that had never done it. The reason I had confidence to do that is because we had really developed those guys in that 4-year span. And so for me, I would love to see Chad, you know, have the opportunity to experience that at the highest level at some point.
Dabo, you talk about the tampering. Is enough being done right now? What do you want to see done for that so it's not prevalent, become prevalent throughout college?
Yeah, I mean, there has to be we're probably going to need some congressional help for that. You know, there has to be some type of order put in place. But, you know, the tampering is a problem. And so there needs to be consequences, or you just say the heck with it and don't worry about it. And just call it like it is, the Wild Wild West. You know, one way or another. You know,
The consequences should be for something like that.
For tampering? Well, I mean, I think there's rules in all these other leagues that have rules. You know, other sports. I mean, you know, there's financial consequences. There's suspensions, firings, whatever. I mean, and then there's contracts and stuff like that. I mean, there's lots of things that can be put in place. But to this point, it's rampant because there hasn't been consequences, and you know, I don't know if there's been much fear of consequences. So we've got to get some order.
Since the spring has been competition, you got a new strength coach, obviously. There's a lot of confidence in the team running hills together. Do you feel like there's like a renewed hunger in the program in that building against Kansas?
Yeah, 7 wins at Clemson. There better be some renewed hunger. Otherwise, you got no pulse. You know, so I think we got a lot of guys that are back on this team that they've never experienced that. I mean, Sammy Brown comes to Clemson, wins the ACC, goes to the playoffs. I mean, that's kind of what you're supposed to do, right? You know, and then he wins 7 games. You lose 3 by 11 points. You lose 2 on the last play of the game. High expectations, and all these predictions. All right, which is a good lesson for this team, right? That hey, if it was about them predictions, we'd have won the league last year, been in the playoff, won the national championship. So it ain't about that. It's about what we do. And it's about what you earn. So just like this year, I mean, I don't know. We're going to be. How many teams are in this league?
17.
We'll probably pick 17. Maybe somebody will feel sorry for us to pick us 15. All right. It ain't gonna be about that either. At the end of the day, it's gonna be about what we do. Because in December, that's what you're gonna write about. What we did. And it's what you should right now. So we got what we earned last year, and we got to go change that. So there's a lot of guys on this team that went